Kate's absence may be related to her husband and the future King of England, William, having an affair.
By the way, you be careful what you say now, because these guys, they're filming
I
everything.
know.
Well, I think, to be honest, I wouldn't believe everything you read in the paper. But you know, in that particular instance,
Yes, that's a hard one. I'd also like to ask the experts myself.
Even for a pair that seems perfect like William and Kate, love and marriage can be hard. It's been a rough road for them, even though they say their love will last forever. There were reports in 2019 that they were seeing a third person, Rose Hanbury. This made many people doubt their marriage. There was bad news about all three of them in the media, which almost ended their relationships. However, gossip and the news aren't always accurate, which is why a lot of people are still interested in what really happened that year. People are very interested in the stories about Prince William and Rose Hanbury. They add drama to the royal family's image of being perfect. Even though the claimed affair made the news in April 2019, rumors of it started a lot earlier. The dates point to a rumored hidden relationship that happened while Kate Middleton was pregnant with their third child, Prince Louis, who was born on April 23, 2018. The claimed affair stayed out of the public eye for at least a year after this news came out. People were even more interested in the affair because it was so hidden and mysterious. There are reports that Kate Middleton heard the rumours going around in British high society and told William about them. What did he say? He is said to have laughed them off and said there was no point to them. In different ways, this response could be seen. It could have shown that he was innocent, or it could have been a way to avoid the painful truth. These reports of trouble and betrayal are very different from the perfect image of Prince William and Kate Middleton as the perfect married couple. People who know them say that even though they look strong and united, they have their own problems behind closed doors, just like any other pair. Seeing this makes me remember that even royal families can have problems with their relationships, but there is a big difference between normal problems in a marriage and cheating. The big question is whether or not the royal couple's relationship is really as bad as the press say it is. Rumours, whispers, and the media's never-ending need for shocking news fuel a lot of speculation. The truth is kept secret, behind palace walls and royal secrets, away from all the noise. Prince William and Kate Middleton have been together since the early 2000s. They met in school and had a few lucky meetings as kids. Their journey started in 2001 at the University of St Andrews, where they met for the first time. This was the start of an amazing relationship. They became friends in their first year at St Andrews, and that friendship turned into something much more. Their friendship turned into a love story that the whole world knew about by 2003. But there were some hard parts to their story. In 2007, their apparently unbreakable bond started to show signs of weariness. This led to a short but significant breakup that shocked both the royal family and the public. During this break, there were a lot of stories and guesses about their relationship from people who didn't want to be named. A person who spoke to the Daily Mail said that Prince William was split between his love for Kate and his reluctance to make a full commitment. There were rumours that William had a wandering eye, which was different from the image of a devoted prince. Even though there was a lot of talk and doubt, William and Kate's relationship was strong. Their love grew stronger and deeper after doubt, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The couple got back together just a few months after they broke up, showing how deep and strong their relationship was. Before the scandalous rumours spread through their social group, Rose Hanbury and Kate Middleton were real friends who grew up in the peaceful Norfolk countryside. Their friendship went deeper than meets the eye. They were both from noble families and liked the same things, which made them deeply connected. At Anmer Hall in Norfolk, Prince William and Kate lived. Rose Hanbury and her husband, David Cholmondeley, the 7th Marquis of Cholmondeley, lived just 3 miles away. As their lives became more connected, living close to each other helped their friendship grow. Hello magazine often wrote about how close Kate and Rose are as friends, and called Hanbury one of Middleton's close friends. Their common aristocratic past and similar ways of life made for a bond that went beyond social niceties and turned into a devoted friendship. The friendship between the two couples went beyond simple small talk and into deep bonds based on shared experiences. Their kids often played together, and laughter filled the rooms of both Anmer Hall and Hanbury's estate. Going to weddings and having family gatherings together made this friendship even stronger. People who knew them well talked about how close they were as friends and how their backgrounds and stages of life were similar. William and David, who were both from noble families, felt connected because they had been through similar things. At the same time, Kate and Rose became close because they were both mothers and wives. They shared values and goals and often talked about organic food and parenting. As the sun went down over the Norfolk countryside, creating a golden glow, the two couples often got together for small dinner parties where they could laugh and get closer. The reports had a big effect on their lives, even though Prince William strongly denied them when Kate asked him about them. To keep herself from getting hurt more, Kate made a decision that changed their social scene. Reports say that Kate told William to cut all links with Rose Hanbury and her husband, David Cholmondeley, because she was both upset and determined. This drama went far beyond just knowing each other. It ended the friendship that had grown between the two families over time. Middleton's choice had a big effect on people. As a result, their kids missed out on playdates and other activities they could have done together. It was said by someone close to the royal pair that Middleton was very disappointed and that she saw her once trusted confidant in a harsh new light. The betrayal she felt at Hanbury's claimed involvement made her forget how friendly they used to be and left behind a bitter residue of mistrust and anger. It was clear that Middleton and Hanbury did not get along before the issue became public. Earlier stories said that there was a lot of tension between the two women and that rumors of their discontent were going around in their social circles. Middleton's demand that Hanbury be gradually cut out of their close group of friends made the situation even worse and caused a break in their relationship that didn't look like it could be fixed. Middleton stuck to her choice, even though Prince William tried to make peace and bring his wife and their old friends back together. Feelings of deception were very present, blocking out any attempts at reconciliation and making it impossible for them to become friends again. The news that Prince William was having an affair with Rose Hanbury shocked everyone in the royal family, not just those in Buckingham Palace. After the news came out, everyone was interested in the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's future. They were talked about in terms of their marriage and the reasons they chose to stay together. As rumors of marriage trouble spread, newspapers jumped at the chance to look into the couple's relationship and gave different reasons for why they chose to stay together. Some people quickly said the reports were false, thinking that the couple's unity showed they were innocent. Some people thought that Middleton's choice to stand by her husband showed that she was ready to forget and move on. Others, though, were skeptical and interested in the couple's decision. They thought that their choice to weather the storm together wasn't just out of love, but also as a way to make Queen Elizabeth II, the powerful head of the royal family, happy. Reports from 2006 came back to light, claiming that the Queen and her grandson had a chat before he married Middleton. People who work at the house say that Queen Elizabeth II told Prince William to be careful when choosing his bride because divorce had happened a lot in the royal family in the past. The younger generation's choices were affected by the Queen's desire to avoid scandal and protect the holiness of the throne. The echoes of past marital problems were a stark warning of how damaging public scrutiny and family fights can be for even the most famous families. People remember the split of Prince William's parents, Prince Charles and Princess Diana, as a cautionary tale about the dangers of royal marriage. While there was a lot of talk and guessing going on, Prince Edward, the Queen's youngest son, and his stable marriage stood out. Their unwavering love showed that lasting love was possible in the high life of a king or queen, giving people hope when things were bad. There were reports that Prince William took action to stop the rumors that were threatening his private life. He strongly denied the accusations, but his reaction was more than just words. His lawyers moved quickly to protect his privacy and image. This was a brave move by Prince William's lawyers that showed how things are changing in the royal family. They warned media outlets that were spreading the stories that they would be sued if they didn't stop. The law company Harbuttle and Lewis, which is known for handling high-profile cases well, was in charge of protecting the prince's privacy and honor. The warning letters, which were written with strict authority and legal weight, talked about how false rumors about Prince William's private life were hurting him and used the European Convention on Human Rights to support their cause. The message was clear. The prince would not stand for false rumors about him going around that hurt his image and violated his right to privacy. In the British royal family, the choice to go to court was a big break from tradition. For a long time, they had followed the motto, never complain, never explain. Duncan Larcombe, who used to be the royal editor of The Sun, said that Prince William and his brother Prince Harry were going in a new direction, not afraid to go against the grain and protect their honour. There is a big difference between how happy Prince William and Kate Middleton seem to be together and how complicated Rose Hanbury's marriage is. This shows how love and relationships work in high society. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge give off the impression of a happy marriage and family life. But Hanbury's personal life is more complicated and full of both joys and problems. At first glance, Prince William and Kate Middleton look like the perfect couple from a fairy tale. Their love story has touched millions of hearts. They seem to live in a storybook world with their beautiful, graceful, and cute children. Their perfect life is a source of hope and inspiration for romantics all over the world. It seems like everything is fine between them, but their relationship is actually very complicated and full of problems. It may seem like the allure of cheating doesn't fit with Prince William's perfect life, but rumours of scandal serve as a sobering lesson of how fallible people are and how temptations can lurk in even the strongest bonds. Princess Diana and Prince Harry live in a magical world, but Rose Hanbury's life is full of chaos and uncertainty. Middleton and William are close because they have spent years together and shared many adventures. Hanbury's marriage to David Cholmondeley, the 7th Marquess of Cholmondeley, goes in a different direction. Because Hanbury and her husband are very different in age, they are in different generations, and their relationship is also different because of it. Although they are very different, both couples deal with the problems that come with being in high society with various degrees of success. This shows us that behind every public appearance is a private struggle, and that love in all its forms is never as easy as it seems. The statistical chance of divorce is higher because of the age difference, which makes people wonder what's really going on in Rose Hanbury's marriage. Sources close to Hanbury say that she seems unhappy and disappointed, which makes it seem like her marriage might not have the love spark that Middleton and William have. Their relationship seems to be more stress because they have different hobbies and are from different generations. The alleged link between Prince William and Rose Hanbury is getting a lot of attention, which casts a long shadow over everyone concerned. It's hard for them to find peace in the middle of the chaos, because the media is always breaking down their public and private lives. Hanbury was back in the news in June 2019 when she and her husband went to Buckingham Palace for a state dinner for President Donald Trump. The public got a look at their friendship at this big, fancy event. People who were paying attention noticed that Hanbury wasn't wearing her wedding ring, even though the event was very important. The fact that she wasn't wearing her ring led to new stories and made the old ones stronger. Even though Hanbury's choice to show up without her wedding ring may have seemed innocent, it only made people more curious. This made people talk again about her marriage and whether the stories going around about her were true. Friends and people who knew Hanbury well made a sad picture of how hard it was for her to deal with all the rumours and attention. People close to her were getting more worried about her health because of all the attention she was getting all the time. Some people kept supporting her, but others seemed to pull away, leaving Hanbury to deal with the public's harsh opinions, mostly by herself. The fact that her husband David Cholmondeley was often not around made her feel even more alone and lost. Being alone and hearing stories all the time cast a shadow over her life, forcing her to deal with problems in both public and private areas. Amid rumours of marriage problems and personal problems, people had a lot of ideas about why Hanbury chose to go ringless. Some people thought it was a clear sign that things were going badly in her marriage, while others told her to be careful, saying that she might not be wearing the ring for a number of reasons, such as getting it cleaned or resized. Since 2016, when the Daily Mail said that Hanbury and Middleton were in a quiet but fierce competition for social power, people have been wondering about their relationship. The thought that Hanbury's fancy lifestyle might draw attention away from Middleton's high standing only made people more angry and jealous, adding to the story of a secret rivalry. By being called the true Queen of the Turnip Toffs by the press, a funny name for Middleton's group of friends, Hanbury was the subject of a lot of attention. Every little thing about her life was made more interesting by tabloids, but the truth was hard to find because of all the half-truths and gossip. Before rumours of the alleged affair spread, a source pushed back against the idea that Hanbury and Middleton were at odds with each other, saying that the stories were just idle chatter. This so-called family friend said that William and Hanbury's husband, David Cholmondeley, talked to each other often, which put the rumours that they were going to break up to rest. It was suggested that both Hanbury and Middleton were upset about the idea of having a fight, which made things more difficult and made it harder to find out what was really going on. In fact, the idea that William and David didn't know whether to laugh or cry over how ridiculous the accusations were shows how ridiculous the stories were. There was a lot of talk about the supposed affair between Prince William and Rose Hanbury, so she stayed out of the spotlight, probably to get away from the constant attention from the press. As the rumours died down, Hanbury came back into the public eye. She went to the first Sunday service of the year at Sandringham St Mary Magdalene with her husband in January 2020. It was important that they showed up again because it was the royal family's habit to go to this church for the first service of the year. Hanbury and her husband were at the service, along with Prince William, Kate Middleton, and Queen Elizabeth II. This group of important people gave the event a serious tone. Even though they weren't pictured together, Middleton and Hanbury seemed at ease and friendly with each other, even though they had a rough year together. Tatler wrote that both women seemed to be in a good mood, which suggests that the scandal hadn't had a big effect on their relationship. Hanbury's presence wasn't just a coincidence, it was very important. Tatler said that the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge make it a point to attend the first service of the year at St Mary Magdalene every year. It is a special royal custom. Hanbury's decision to show up was planned. It made her presence known and may have been a sign of things getting back to normal. What do you think about the reports that William and Kate changed their minds about being married?